That is what has brought us here today, to help change that narrative. As our theme states, from clicks to progress, youth digital pathways for sustainable development. I hope you feel that this morning the activities of Ushiriki Wema Women's Empowerment Program has engaged you, educated you, and elevated you. Do you feel that way? Do you feel you have been engaged? Do you feel you have been educated? Do you feel you have been elevated? Thank you. Today we have focused on 4 key areas which we believe are key building blocks to any successful business: financial literacy, business discipline, digital trade, and understanding government services. The areas covered shall ensure that not only does your business flow, but that you are on the right side of the law at all times. The two go hand in hand. Managing your finances can make or break your business. I cannot stress how important it is to understand how money works, how to budget, how to save, how to invest in your ideas. Today, you delved into these topics to give you the tools you need to manage your business finances like a pro, especially in today's fast-paced world where we appreciate the fact that we are in the digital age. However, being digital or going digital isn't just about having a website or a social media account. It's about using technology to reach more customers, to improve efficiency, and enhance your image. Isn't that so? You listened to the CEC of Education. I am impressed. She talked about the 8 digital hubs that the county is putting up. Honorable David Kones, your Deputy Governor, has read your governor's speech, Honorable Susan Kihika's speech, and she has listed a number of things that the county government of Nakuru is putting in place to elevate the youth. I hope you listened keenly. Did you? Take positive advantage of everything that the county government of Nakuru is putting out there for you young people to prosper. As I talk to you about the digital age, we have come to you as people in leadership, people in authority, people much older than you, with respect and humility to hold your hands and to guide you. I do hope you appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you came in early, some of you at 6 o'clock. I was keeping tabs, and you have sat here and diligently listened to all the experts and professionals who have had something to tell you. Now, as I said, we have come to you with respect and humility. My dear youth, as you're talking to us, your seniors, His Excellency the President, it is the first time any sitting president in the Republic of Kenya has ever done that, has come to you, has come down to you and opened his doors to you and is having a conversation with you. My request, keenly listen to him. If you have differing views, share them with him in a respectful manner. We came to you respectfully. We came to you with humility. Please speak to us the same way. Are we on the same page? Kenyans like saying, are we together? So respect is both ways and respect is earned. When he speaks to you, speak to him. When you were born, the first person of authority in your life were probably your parents, stroke your guardians. And then you went to school and you met your teachers. And then you went to university and you met your lecturers. And then you go into the world where you're seeking jobs. Some of you get jobs, some of you go into businesses. Those of you who get employment, you enter at entry level and you find people in place who are senior to you in terms of their work experience and their age. All these are systems which have been put in place. We have to respect systems. Systems is what keeps everything flowing. I am very proud of you today because you came, you registered, and you followed the systems that you found put in place over here. When you leave this evening, please go back, tell your fellow youth, tell your siblings. I'm sure many of you have siblings who are more or less the same age as you. Let us respect systems. Let us respect one another. Mama said respect is earned, right? Now we are talking about understanding government services. There are many programs established by the government of Kenya designed to help the youth in business, and to mention just a few, the Youth Enterprise Fund, the Uwezo Fund, and so many others. And then we have very many youth empowerment centers, which are modeled to be a one-stop center to address the diverse and dynamic needs of the youth. The establishment of youth empowerment centers is a unique response, and I would like you to listen to this, is a unique response to challenges facing the youth, such as inadequate capacity and access to ICT services, integrating services such as entrepreneurship, training, information provision, community mobilization and networking, not forgetting guidance and counseling on drugs and substance. All these centers have been put together, and I know they are scattered around the country. Dr. Kamau, when you're giving your speech at the end of the day, please mention to the youth where all these centers are regionally. It also, as it addresses substance abuse, it looks into the matters of HIV/AIDS prevention, among many other things. Youth empowerment centers are hubs for all government activities involving the youth countrywide. My dear young people, the government is not your enemy. The government is your guide. It keeps us in check, all of us, to ensure that there is order in all that we do. I began from the time you were born, then you're registered in school. And I've used the word registered. Your parents just don't take you to an institution. You are registered. So again, I say, just remember this. The government is not your enemy. The government is your guide. I say, as I end, thank you, young entrepreneurs, for honoring our invitation. You're the reason we are here today. Your energy, your creativity, your drive to make a difference is what has inspired us to come as we push together today. I ask the good Lord to walk with you, to bless you, and to guide you in all your endeavors. May his light shine upon you, and when you go home today, pigia mama na baba simu and tell them, Mama Tessie said hi. Young ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely delighted to be standing before you today. Your presence here speaks volumes about your commitment to increasing your knowledge so as to shape not just your future, but the future of your families, which translates to building the nation. You start with an individual, you go into the family goes into the nation. I want to ask you a question. How many of you have heard of International Youth Day? You haven't? You have? Okay. International Youth Day is observed annually on the 12th of August. This is a day that was set aside by the United Nations during the World Conference of Ministers responsible for youth, and they adopted the resolution to proclaim 12th of August an International Youth Day. Okay. This particular day is meant as an opportunity for the governments and other associations to draw attention to youth issues worldwide, to draw attention to given set of culture and legal issues surrounding the youth. So when you sit here, young people, know that you've not been forgotten. We always think about you. Those in authority think about you and put things in place to favor you. You've listened to your CECs and you've heard them talking about what they have put. CEC for Education said there are 6 digital hubs in Nakuru County. Are you aware of that? Please take advantage of that. During International Youth Day, concerts, workshops, culture events, and meetings involving national and local government officials and youth organizations take place around the world. The theme for this year is From Clicks to Progress, Youth Digital Pathways for Sustainable Development. However, before I go any further, I would like to introduce 2 speakers. I'll give them 2 minutes, because I know if I give them a free rein, some of them speak like for 55 minutes. One is the first speaker, they are ladies who accompanied me today, is called Mejumaa Mbaruku. Mejumaa Mbaruku is the immediate former president of the Rotary Club of Hurlingham branch, yes? Mejumaa.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. How are you? Do you feel empowered today? Wow, I could feel the energy, I could feel the vibrancy that you have today. As you have heard, I am Mejumaa, Rotarian Mejumaa Mbaruku, the immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Hurlingham. How many people have heard about Rotary? Oh, nice. Excellent. So I'll just give a brief overview of what Rotary is all about. It is a service organization, an international service organization where people volunteer their time, their vocation, as well as their money. How do we do that? We are bounded together as volunteers to create a lasting change in our communities, in ourselves, the world over. There are several, we are like, how many? 1,400,000, 1.4 million Rotarians all over the world. And here in Kenya, there are several clubs that are there. So why Rotary? Rotary is an organization where you get to network, where you get to make use of your vocation, of your time, in a social development kind of way. We have a guiding principle towards that. In every sector that we are in, you're given development, there's a way that you follow things. So in Rotary, our guiding principles are 4. We are guided by 4 things. So one is of the things we think, say, or do. 1, is it the truth? 2, is it fair to all concerned? 3, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And 4, is it beneficial to all concerned? Are you seeing that kind of order that is there? I am pleased with what Her Excellency today has been able to raise this forum for the Youth Entrepreneurs Forum. You, by doing that, you have been enlightened. You're living here empowered, yes? So, my vocation is communications. I am an entrepreneur, but core being communications and branding. You guys are here. What is the key thing to elevate yourself out there? It is your brand. You all came here knowing that you are a brand. Be it your company, be it yourself, be it what you represent. How well are you communicating that brand to the market and all the opportunities that you've been given here today? It all boils to that. So kindly make use of this forum, all the networks that you have had today, and everything will work out into your favor. Asanteni sana, and God.
Governor, all protocol observed. I'm so delighted. Vijana, I'm so delighted to be here today because ukinikata damu yangu ni mama, utapata damu yangu passion ya wa mama na youth. What do I do? My work in, I have registered a founder of an organization called Women's Hope. Women's Hope is an organization that empowers women, girls, and youth. And I am happy to be in this. I've walked through what you are doing, the young people. And one thing I can encourage you right now, I can see you are talking about skills development. Mutatoa simu na mutafora Women's Hope, si ndio? Najua mutafuata na mutaona kazi ile tunafanya. I'm so delighted to be part of this team, to be able to encourage the youth. Mine was just 2 minutes to just let the youth know your passion. Whatever made you develop what you have started, your passion will make you succeed. Do not, when you have that passion, also look at the end. Start with that 5 years. Why did you start the idea you have? Second, you are solving a problem. If you want to succeed, look at what you are solving. In Nairobi, where we are really focused in Kajiado, we are solving 2 problems. Caregivers, most of the women tunawaita mamafua. Sindio? Ukitaka mamafua unapiga simu ama unawakuta nje. We are developing something called Connect Her. Connect Her will be an app that will enable, give this woman a dignity. The dignity to have that work. We want to connect women. We want to connect even the youth. Your work you are doing, I believe it's work you can get wherever you are, isn't it? We saw when the youth were looking for demonstrations, they were really calling each other through what? The phones, isn't it? Networks. So we want to use the phone to make money. Tafadhali ukitumia simu tutafute pesa, si ndio? Tuitane tujue TikTok ni ya nini? Tutumie TikTok kufanya nini? Kutafuta pesa. Let us use that digital skills positively. Can we, whatever I saw there like knitting, whatever, there are people who want to learn online, the skill, utapata followers. I hear YouTube, you can start making money, isn't it? There are people who are having artwork. I can go on your page and I buy whatever you are making. Nowadays, by the way, people are not taking leasing shops. They are just using that, the digital phone. Ajira, I'm happy the team maybe is here. You are doing great. I'm happy Ushiriki Wema. This is something Nakuru County has started. I believe you are going to go far countrywide. I cannot wait to be part of this because wherever you empower the youth and the women, we have empowered the society. Thank you so much everyone who was part of this. Asante.